everybody, this is to give you an idea of what you would expect to see in a 7th grade reading classroom this 6 weeks. So what you should be seeing is kids finishing up the Anne Frank unit that is in Google Classroom. And so they were reading the Diary of Anne Frank, and for each scene you do have note-taking sheets, so the kids, and it's the same thing that kids are using in the writing side to expand their sentences, so they should have some good practice with that. But we give them a base sentence for summarizing that goes along with a chunk of the text, and we're asking them to explain what they read, to analyze what they read, make inferences by expanding those sentences. So it's getting them really deep into the analysis through writing. And so that's what I would expect to see for Anne Frank, and they'll be kind of finishing that up in the next few weeks. Different places are in different places, and that's okay. So then they're going to begin the selfies project, which is something they did last year, and it is star review. And so what we have for the kids, number one, there are many YouTube videos of me modeling how to take apart and how to teach it. So those resources are there for you on the website. And when you go in, what we're asking the kids to do, and this is, it's the same in traditional and PL, which is really nice. So your coaches will be able to support both groups of teachers using the same documents and information, which is super helpful. So what we have the kids do is read text sets, and they do star practice and things like that, but it's all about identity, and so they're pretty engaging actually. And there's a bingo board where the teacher will be able to help. Either the teacher can assign it to the kid or the kids can choose. That's a campus decision as far as what you want the kids, how much control you want the kids to have. But we have them organized by difficulty, and so support would be kids who need more help and maybe a lower level text, but each text set has informational, literary, poetry, and then some kind of video or meme or something that they're analyzing. And this is not a student-facing document. It just is for teachers to help them decide what they want their kids to be able to do. And so target would be kind of just on-level reading. Extension is kids who need a little bit more of a challenge. And so those pieces are in there, and they're for both traditional and PL, like I said. And so they would just be kind of working through those text sets and doing the review and getting more practice in. So if you have kids who are behind or need support, we also have our scope index, which is really cool, because if you know kids are struggling with, let's say, poetry, you can go and click, and this document will tell you exactly what poems and what kinds of resources are available for the analysis and where to find them. All the teachers have scope access and online accounts, and so those materials are really great because they don't have to search the internet. There's lots of star aligned questions, and the activities are high level but engaging. And so I would highly recommend using that scope for the reading kids for review, and then for materials to pull for workshops as well for PL. So let me know how I can support. Let me know what teachers need. Additionally, one of the things that they do have available on the website is our star multiple choice practice. And so they don't have to stop and do a full day of just miserable test review. I don't think that's probably fun or effective, but we picked the top academic vocabulary words that appear on STAR, and for each one there is a PowerPoint that will take the kids and the teachers through what the words mean, the definitions, and how they're used on STAR, and then they have sample questions to work through, and then each PowerPoint also has an answer key to facilitate consistency as far as how the teachers go over the answers with the kids. And so there's a whole bunch, 16 weeks of different STAR multiple choice for them to do. Now, I don't recommend they do all of the multiple choice in one day or one period. They should spread it out over the week. Because then it's going to stick in their brains better with that repeated exposure to the words and the thinking. So again, where the idea isn't to do a full class period of star kind of misery, it's to spread it out and make it more effective. And so if you have any questions or want support on that, I'd be happy to visit your campus. I'd be happy to pop into a Zoom PLC or whatever it is y'all need. So just let me know. Thanks.